Back here with Luis Monda, Toko's Gym, Tony Toko's Gym, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wanted to ask you, there's rumors of Lomachenko fighting Manny Pacquiao if he gets through Lucas Matisse. What do you think about that, and how does it look to you?
You know, again, like we were discussing about Manny Pacquiao and Lucas Matisse right now, and the idea that it's a litmus test to see if Pacquiao still has a big fight left in him. If he passes, then Lomachenko is like more like the passing of the torch fight. You know what I mean? Because
okay.
that's already been talked about. And when you have a guy who starts out low in weight like Lomachenko did and moving up, you know, testing the waters and moving up, and then mentioning a name like Manny Pacquiao pretty much out of nowhere. I mean, when's the last time Pacquiao fought under 140? It's basically, yeah, right. It's basically saying that Lomachenko and crew, they want his breakout fight, big breakout fight. You know, he got past Rigondeaux, Nicholas Walters, but those guys weren't big money. Manny's big money. Manny's big money no matter what. So that would be his breakout fight into the bigger audience, the crossover audience. You know, like, can he win over big fans? Can he headline a pay-per-view? You know, can he do those things and bring in the big numbers? So if I personally don't care, you know, like about that fight.
It will probably be next year because they're saying that Lomachenko is going to fight in December.
Yeah, he'll have. Yeah, of course, he'll have like a tune-up before then.
Right.
But that's one of those fights where I'd be like, you know, like I would expect Lomachenko to win just because Manny's, you know, like not what he used to be. You know, like he'd win. It'd probably be harder than people think. You know, it'd probably be harder than people think. Like he'll put Lomachenko through some shit beforehand, but
speed-wise, what do you think about speed? Loma's gonna beat him on that.
Yeah, I mean he's smaller and probably just as quick, if not quicker. Also, given that Manny has slowed down a little bit, you know, I think we saw that in the Jeff Horn fight. That Manny, he's fast, but he's not holy shit fast like he used to be. You know what I'm saying?
The pop is
yeah. So I would expect Lomachenko to win the decision. I wouldn't expect him to stop Manny. I don't think he has the size that you need to stop Manny.
Right.
But I think he would grind out a decision in a big money fight. Although I'm not sure that it'll have the economic effect that they would like. It would have a good economic effect for Lomachenko because he's going to make over $1 million, probably make maybe into 8 figures, depending on, you know, where it's done. But I don't think that that's going to give him staying power in that whole. Because the problem with the Eastern Bloc fighters is they don't have big markets. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't. Golovkin's not a big money draw. Lomachenko's going to, you know, like, he's going to have a similar problem. Like, who's their target audience? They have not identified that. Like, we know Manny brings the Philippines.
Right.
Like,
that's
and he brings a lot of Mexican fans who fell in love with him through and he brings American fans who fell in love with him for the same reason, that he won fights against high-level opposition. Lomachenko don't have that yet, especially with the way they're rushing his career. He's not even taking the time to build that like the way Canelo did. Canelo built it over time.
With HBO
and doing like Canelo wasn't a huge draw until he hung with high-level opposition, but he had like 35, 40 fights before that. You know, so
the first time I really heard about it was with Shane Mosley.
Yeah, exactly. And he had experience before that at the grassroots level. So,
yeah, with Cotto's brother.
Right. You know, so Lomachenko, like, they kind of skipped that. So I don't think that if he does big numbers with Pacquiao, it's because of Pacquiao, and I think that they think he'll carry that with him, and I don't think that'll happen. That's just
good opinion. No, I like it. No, it makes sense. All right.